In this video, let's see another IIT JEE question which is based on the topic of functions. The question is basically asked in the year 2004 and it was asked for 1 mark. We have already seen few questions on the topic of functions and we know the importance of this topic in the competition point of view. Let's see what the question has to say and let's get started with this 1 mark question asked in the year 2004. Now the question is what? The question is, if fx is equal to sin x plus cos x, gx is equal to x square minus 1, then g of fx is invertible in what domain? There are 4 options. The 4 options given to me are 0 to pi by 2, minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. The next option, option number C, is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. And the last but not the least option is 0 to pi. So basically, I have this question which is based on the topic of composition of functions. You know this is read as g of fx. We have already studied this topic. While watching the previous videos, you can understand the depth of this topic. Now, let's put the heading solution. Let's get started with it. The heading is put as solution and we'll be getting started with it. What is my focus and motto? My motto is to find g of fx invertible in which domain. Since it is asked about me to find it as invertible in the domain, so it is understood that the composition of a bijective function is given. What is a bijective function if you want to know? For that you need to watch my previous videos on bijective function. So g of fx, which can be actually understood as wherever you have x, you need to substitute it as fx. If still not understood, it is g, in the bracket you have fx. Where is fx? Fx is sin x plus cos x, right? So it is basically sin x plus cos x. Now outside you have g, inside you have sin x plus cos x. That means whole this sin x plus cos x is basically acting as your x. Now, what is the formula or equation given to me of g of x? G of x is given to me as x square minus 1. So, if you treat sin x plus cos x as x, you need to find out x square minus 1, right? Now, what is x square? X square is the whole thing's square, which is sin x plus cos x square, and minus 1 is there, so you cannot change this. You have to keep it as it is. Now, opening the bracket, sin square x plus cos square x plus 2 sin x cos x. How did we open this? We know the formula of a plus b whole square, which is a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? So, it is sin square x plus cos square x plus 2 sin x cos x. Now, what is 2 sin x cos x? It is basically sin 2x. These all formulas we have studied in our junior classes, class 11 specifically. Now, sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. That one cancels with minus 1 here. So, I am doing it in one step altogether. So, what is left is, it is left as sin 2x. First, let me write the formulas that I have used in these steps. We have firstly used the formula of a plus b whole square. So, what is a plus b whole square? A plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? This is already known to us. The second formula that we used is sin square x plus cos square x. What is sin square theta plus cos square theta? Sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1. What next formula have we used? Sin 2 theta, that means sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x, right? So, sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. These formulas have been used. Let's enclose these formulas in a big box. Since we have used them, we need it for reference purpose. Now, the question is not stopping here. I was not asked to find the simplified value. Rather, I was asked to find the domain in which the function is invertible. So, g of fx is invertible where? Let's see. I know this is sin 2 theta or sin 2x, and the restriction on sine is always from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So, that means theta, which is this angle, 2x is nothing but theta, the restriction is between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So the question now changes to 2x basically is restricted between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. From where have I got this value of minus pi by 2 to pi by 2? It is related to principal value branch that we studied in our previous concepts and the videos. Now, 2x is given to me, but domain is never 2x, it is only x. So you basically need to find only x. It is as simple as that. 2 is multiplied with x. In the subsequent stage, what will happen? 2 will get divided. So 2 into 2 becomes 4. X is just remaining. And what about the other side? Pi by 2, again 2 goes downwards, so it becomes plus pi by 4. So the value that you obtained for x, or the domain in which it is invertible, is minus pi by 4 to pi by 4, both included. Why? Because there are two equal signs. Let's see which option is minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. The option is option number B. So in this video, we saw the solution to an IIT JEE question asked in the year 2004. The answer to the question is option number B, minus pi by 4 to pi by 4.